Welcome to the deep dive. We take your sources, notes, all that research, and really drill down to find the key insights just for you. Today, we're diving into something that feels pretty high stakes for a lot of you. It's that moment when you're chasing the dream of studying abroad. If you're looking at places like the US, Canada, or the UK, well, you know there's that one final hurdle, the student visa interview. It can feel really intimidating. So, our mission today, let's demystify it. Give you some solid practical stuff to help you walk in there feeling, genuinely confident.
That's exactly right. People see the visa interview as this huge wall, but if you look at the bigger picture, it's less about testing you, really. It's more about
Right.
confirming your intentions.
Mhm.
The embassy, they're not trying to trick you or anything. They just want to be sure your reasons for going are clear, honest, genuine.
Okay.
And it's surprisingly quick, usually maybe 3 to 5 minutes.
Push 3 to 5 minutes, really?
Yeah, but those minutes are, well, absolutely crucial. They're looking for basically three main things. One, are you a real student? Do you have actual academic goals? Two, can you support yourself financially while you're there?
Right, the money part.
Exactly. And three, this is critical, do you plan to return home after your studies?
Ah, the intent to return.
Precisely. And here's something important.
Yeah.
It's not just your answers. They're also looking at, your confidence, your body language, how clearly you can get your thoughts across in English.
Okay, let's unpack this then, because it sounds like it's not just about having the right answers memorized. It's about showing who you really are and why you're doing this. So, how do we nail those few minutes? We're going to walk you through it step by step. We'll look at the most common questions they ask. We've got some really effective example answers from the source materials we looked at. And to make it super clear, we'll actually do a little simulated interview so you can kind of hear how it flows. Plus, we'll cover essential vocabulary, give you tips for sounding confident even if you're nervous, and flag some common mistakes to definitely avoid. So, let's jump into those common questions. The source has really hammered home that the officers are trying to get the why behind your application. It's not just surface level stuff, is it?
Exactly. Every question is sort of like a piece of a puzzle. They're trying to build a picture that confirms you're a genuine student. So take that first common one. Why do you want to study in this country? Just saying like, oh, it's a good country. That doesn't really cut it. It sounds weak.
Right. I can see that. So you can't just give a generic answer. You need to link it back to your actual studies.
Yes, be specific, be strategic. For instance, you could say, I want to study in the U.S. because, well, the education system is very advanced. And specifically, my university has a really strong computer science program that fits my goals. See? Targeted.
Okay, that makes sense. What about the next one then? Why did you choose this university or college?
Same principle applies. It's not just, oh, it's famous or it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
You need to show why that place is the right fit for you. So maybe something like, I chose XYZ University because its business program is excellent and has great connections with international companies, which is, really important for my future plans.
Okay, connecting your goals to their specific strength. I get it. And then your course itself, they'll ask, what course will you study? Seems straightforward, but clarity is key here.
Clarity and linking it to your future, your motivation. So a strong answer might be, I'll be studying a master's in environmental engineering. I really want to learn new methods to protect the environment so I can bring that knowledge back to my home country. It shows the course and the purpose.
Right, the why again. Okay, now, finances. You mentioned that's one of the core things they check. They need to know you can actually pay for it all. So how will you pay for your education? That's coming up for sure.
Absolutely. And specifics matter here. Vagueness is bad. You could say something like, my father is sponsoring me. He's a businessman, and he has saved enough money for my tuition and living expenses. You can see the details in my bank statements.
Okay, clear and documented.
Or, if it applies, I actually received a scholarship from the university which covers my tuition, and my family will handle my living expenses.
Gotcha. And then the big one, the one that seems to make everyone nervous. What will you do after you graduate? This isn't just about career plans, is it? It's really about proving you'll go back home.
It's absolutely critical. It comes down to showing you have strong ties to your home country. And the real insight here, I think, isn't just saying you'll return, but showing conviction.
Conviction? How do you show that?
Well, they're not looking for a super detailed 5-year plan. But they need to believe your commitment to applying your skills back home is genuine, that you're investing in your future there, not just looking for a way to stay.
Ah, okay.
So a good answer might be, after I finish my degree, I plan to return to my home country and work in the health sector. My goal is to help improve our local healthcare system. My family has roots in public service there, so I feel a strong connection.
That sounds much stronger than just, I'll go home and get a job. It's about the genuine intention.
Yeah.
Okay. And finally, they might ask, do you have relatives in this country? Honesty is the only way here, right?
Absolutely. No pride hiding anything. If you do, just state it clearly. Yes, I have an uncle who lives in Toronto. Simple. If not, no, I don't have any relatives in the U.S. That's fine, too. The main thing really for all these questions is practice them out loud. Understand the core message you want to give. Don't just try to memorize lines word for word.
Right, understand, don't memorize. Okay, to make this even clearer, let's actually run through a quick simulated interview just so you can hear how this might play out. It shows how, brief but direct it can be.
Yeah, this is great. It helps you feel the rhythm and realize you can answer these questions clearly without rambling. You'll hear how concise the responses should be.
Okay, imagine I'm the visa officer. Good morning. Please give me your passport and I-20 form.
That student, good morning. Here is my passport and my I-20 form.
Why do you want to study in the United States?
As student, I want to study in the U.S. because the education system is, well, highly respected globally, and my university offers a really strong program in computer science that perfectly matches what I want to do in my career.
What university have you been accepted to?
As student, I've been accepted to XYZ University in California.
What course will you study there?
As student, I'll be studying a bachelor's degree in computer science. My plan is to become a software engineer and eventually contribute to the tech industry back in my home country.
Who is paying for your education?
As student, my parents are paying for everything. My father's a doctor, and my mother's a teacher. They have sufficient savings, which you can see in my financial documents, to cover all my tuition and living expenses.
Do you have any relatives in the United States?
As student, no, I don't have any family in the U.S.
What will you do after you graduate?
As student, after I finish my degree, I fully intend to return to my home country and start working in the IT field there. I really want to use what I learned to help grow the tech sector back home.
Thank you. Your answers are clear. Please wait for the next step.
So you heard it there. It's about being clear, direct, showing your intentions, showing you're prepared. The officer is listening for that coherence, that conviction we talked about.
Definitely. Now, when you're preparing those answers, you're going to bump into some specific terms. Kind of like embassy jargon. Understanding these isn't just about knowing the words, it's about speaking their language, right? Let's clarify a few key ones.
Yeah, knowing these helps a lot. They're shortcuts, basically, for conveying key info. Take the I-20 form, that's the official paper from the U.S. school, saying you're accepted and you plan to study there.
Right. So you'd say...
Like in the simulation, here is my passport and I-20 form. Simple.
Okay. Then there's sponsor or sponsoring. That's just the person or...
You'd say, my father is sponsoring me. Clear.
Got it. And tuition, that's pretty straightforward.
Yep. Just the fee for your classes. My father will pay my tuition. And related to that are living expenses. That covers your rent, food, transport, daily life stuff.
So you might say...
We have enough savings to cover my living expenses. Again, direct.
And the really crucial one, return to my home country. This phrase signals exactly what they need to hear your plan to go back.
Yes. Like we heard, after graduation, I will return to my home country and work. It's unambiguous.
Okay. Lastly, degree program.
That's just your specific course of study. Bachelor's, master's, PhD in whatever field. So I will study a master's degree in environmental engineering. Knowing these just helps you understand and answer quickly and accurately.
Makes sense. Okay, so you know the terms, you've thought about your answers. But what about nerves? Projecting confidence is so important, even if your stomach is doing flips. Let's talk practical tips for sounding assured.
Right, because confidence isn't just about feeling brave. It's about how you come across. First big tip. Practice with a friend or even just a mirror. Seriously, saying your answers out loud helps so much. It makes them feel more natural, less like you're reading a script.
Yeah, you iron out the awkward bits. Okay, what else?
Second, keep your answers short and clear. Don't waffle. Don't give confusing long answers. Simple, direct responses are best for this kind of interview. Get to the point.
Less is more.
Third, use positive body language. It sounds basic, but sit up straight. Make eye contact, not staring. Just natural eye contact. Maybe a slight, genuine smile. It shows respect, professionalism, and honestly, it can make you feel a bit more confident, too.
That's true. Fake it till you make it sometimes.
Kind of. Fourth, and this ties back to earlier, don't memorize word for word. Please don't. Understand the point of your answer, the core message, and then say it naturally. You want to sound like you, not like a recording. Speak slowly, clearly. Don't rush.
Right, conversational, not robotic. Okay, final tip.
And finally, just some really practical advice. Stay calm and breathe. If you suddenly forget a word or you stumble a bit, it's okay. Don't panic. Just take a small, quiet breath, pause for a second, and try again. A short pause is totally fine. It's better than rushing into nonsense.
Good advice, just breathe. Okay, so we know what to do, but sometimes knowing what not to do is just as critical. Let's shift to common mistakes, things to definitely avoid.
Yes, this connects to that bigger picture of just communicating effectively under pressure. First big mistake, giving vague or weak answers. Be specific. If they ask why you chose the U.S., don't just say, it's good. Explain why. For you, for your studies. Details matter.
Okay, specificity. What's next?
This is a really big one, maybe the biggest. Saying you want to stay forever, or even hinting at it. The whole basis of the student visa is that you intend to return home after your studies. This is non-negotiable. Any sign you plan to stay permanently is usually grounds for refusal.
Wow, okay, that's crucial. Never imply you want to immigrate on this visa.
Never. Another common issue. Speaking too quietly or too fast. If they can't hear you clearly or if you're rushing, it makes communication difficult. It can also make you seem nervous or unsure. So project your voice reasonably, speak clearly, keep a steady pace.
Make sure they can actually understand you. Simple but important.
And tying back to confidence and practice, don't memorize everything. We keep saying this because it's important. It makes you sound robotic. And if they ask a question slightly differently, you might get completely thrown off. Focus on understanding, speaking naturally. That's how you connect, how you seem genuine.
Right, understanding over memorization. Got it.
Ultimately, I mean, the whole point of this preparation, this deep dive, is to help you show the embassy you're serious. You're a genuine student. You're prepared for this big step. Good preparation, being clear about why you're going, and carrying yourself with some confidence, that's key. That makes a great impression, even if English isn't your first language.
So as we start to wrap up this deep dive, just remember that student visa interview, it's not just some scary obstacle. Think of it as your chance, your opportunity to show them who you are, that you're serious, you're prepared for your studies abroad. It's your moment, really.
Absolutely. And look, it's completely normal to feel nervous. Everyone does. But if you practice, if you prepare using these ideas, you will feel more confident. You'll be more ready. And you'll be able to express yourself much more clearly with more conviction. That's when this knowledge really helps, when you can actually apply it.
So now it really is your turn. Here's a challenge for you. Take 5 of those common visa questions we discussed. Practice answering them out loud. Use a mirror, record yourself on your phone, whatever works. Listen back. See where you can be clearer, more confident. The more you do it, the more natural it'll feel.
And maybe one final thought, connecting this to the bigger picture. Think about this. Mastering this kind of communication, concise, confident, high stakes, like in this visa interview. How might that skill actually prepare you for other big moments, other important conversations in your studies, your career? It's really about clear communication overall, isn't it? A skill that goes way beyond just getting this visa.
That's a great point. Something to think about. Well, good luck with your visa interview. You've done the prep. You know what to expect. We're sure you'll do great.